Welcome to part 2 of my mini course on YouTube. For those people who are watching this as a playback, if you're interested, I have my 6-week course, which is the absolutely incredible course where we pretty much create a love life on your terms. And if you're interested in that, you can go to www.loveonmyterms.com. But in this course, I wanted to talk, in this video, this mini course that I'm doing on YouTube, I want to talk about lack and abundance. And what I'm going to be doing is, when this course is done, so I'm going to be doing 5 parts, so now this is part 2. When this mini course is done, I'm going to make them all unlisted, and I'm going to make a playlist. So in this concept of lack or abundance, I really want to talk about the emotional state that we're in. Because you and I both know that emotional states are the first thing that matter. You know, what we feel matters more than what we do. Because when you focus on what you feel, that will then dictate your actions. For example, when you're feeling in a state of sadness, everything that you do that will be sad, and you operate in that sadness, and whatever you do makes that other person feel sad. When you're in a state of happiness, whatever you do will make yourself and other person feel happy. In fact, you'll be attracted to situations that make you feel happy. So this is why when I'm talking about how to get a guy back, how to get someone back in your life, we have to ask yourselves, or ask ourselves, are we in a state of lack or are we in a state of abundance? Because if we're in a state of a lack, there is no action that we will do. There is no sheer amount of whatever that we take, steps that we take that will actually make that person want to come back. In fact, the actions that we'll do will become detrimental, and as a result, will make that person feel bad to be around us. And pretty soon, when you make that person feel bad, oh boy, they don't want to be around you. It's kind of like if you walk through the door, and every time you walk through a door, someone gives you a big hug and a kiss, pretty soon you're excited to walk through the door. But if you walk through a door and someone abuses you, pretty soon you're dreading walking through that door. So when it comes to this concept of lack or abundance, when it comes to, you know, introducing or trying to get back with a partner, for example, because then I can talk about it later on about strategies. But all those strategies that I give you are going to be from that state of abundance. But when you're in that state of lack, and thank you guys for smashing like the like button that I can see on my thing right here. This is my second live on YouTube, so I'm pretty cool to see it. Again, as I said before, once all 5 parts of this video is done, I'm gonna make them unlisted, and there'll be a separate thing, because I kind of like my YouTube channel being a little bit more curated rather than like random live videos here and there. But look, straight up, it comes down to what you're feeling. Because if you want a guy back in your life, or if you're a guy watching this, if you want a girl back in your life, and you want it because you're feeling terrible and you want to feel good, that is going to take energy from the relationship, and that's going to make that person feel worse, and it's just going to be extremely detrimental. But alternatively, if you're in a place of goodness and it just feels like it's the most appropriate thing to do, when you're feeling vibrant, when you're feeling happy, that's the powerful way. So it's like, before I even give you strategies, it's like, we've got to talk about why we're doing this. You know, are we in a state of lack? Because there is an energetic flow to relationships. You know, when you're feeling good, you add more energy. When you're feeling bad, you take away energy. When you're feeling lack, you take. When you're feeling abundant, you give. And so the simple rule is, and the simple rule has always been, you know, you don't get into a relationship to be happy. You get in a relationship because you are happy. You don't get in the relationship to feel loved. You get in a relationship because you are loved. You don't get in the relationship to get a guy back to make him love you, to make you happy. You get the guy back because that was how you were. It just was what you were feeling, what you were, the vibe that you had at the time. And so all the actions then that you do, this is why it's always really important to focus on feelings first. All the actions that you do will have that energetic shift where it makes the other person feel good. But if you don't know how to make yourself feel good, right? That's the secret. How do you make yourself feel good? Now, if you're on my program, I'd fucking do it. You'd know like this. But for those people who aren't, I want you to know that the most powerful thing you can do is to imagine or to picture and to feel the vibrance of what it's like first. So it might be that if you want a guy back in your life, what does it feel like to have that guy back in your life? What amazing feelings that you would have? What would you do? What would you feel? What were those things that you could do? And then when you ask yourself, what's the thing I need to do to get that guy back? When you operate from that level, that's the actions that you will do, because it'll be an energetic shift. When you're in a state of lack, you might message him and go, hey, what's up? Do you want to hang out? And he'll be like, oh God, this bitch again. But if you're like, hey, I just thought of you because I was walking down this burrito place and we need to get burritos. How funny is it that the old man is still eating burritos out the front? You know, it's like whatever vibe there is, it's an energetic shift. You're adding to it. When you're in a state of lack, you might say something like, you know, do you want to come with me to this thing? Or is it okay if we can talk? I want to talk about us. And then the guy's probably thinking, oh God, not again. We've talked about it us already and it didn't work last time. So why are we doing it again? But if you're in a state of abundance, you know, you might operate in a different way. We're saying, hey, I'm going to this party. Do you want to come with? I just thought you'd like it because I know you like techno. Again, there is a different shift. One is adding, one is taking away. And when we get ourselves into a state of positive feelings, that vibrance, that's the key. Now, if you want to take more control of your love life, and this is the end of this video, by the way. If you want to take more control, if you want to love life on your terms, if you want to create more conscious relationships, go to loveonmyterms.com. And that's where we'll create. You can jump on a free call with me. You can apply. It's my 6-week program, but create it. I think it's absolutely incredible. I always work well with people. And thank you so much for watching this video. This video will be listed for the next 4 days. Thank you so much for helping me be a part of this mini course series. Because I do on Facebook, I do on YouTube, I do on my VIP group, but I haven't been doing this on YouTube. I've been neglecting YouTube. So, awesome. Bye. How do I end this? Is that it?